I est my pee.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the EggSalad podcast. I'm Tyler.
I'm Mikey, a.k.a. Eggy 2.0, a.k.a. Gather Green, a.k.a. It doesn't hit as hard. Gather Green, a.k.a. Moneymaker Mike, a.k.a. Mikey Kane. I'm unemployed.
You didn't do like you were getting green or whatever?
Oh, I did that earlier, so I'm Gather Green. But you know what?
Let's break the fourth wall real quick. Let's just get into it. We recorded a 30-minute video. We got halfway through a podcast. Everything went to shit. Our camera, which happens to be my phone, was full. It was a whole fiasco. It ended up only recording like 7 minutes of footage.
Yeah.
So
Nervous.
We're going to look and see if it's recording. We're good. We should be good. We're good to go now. And now we can talk about it. Look at the lights. Look at the little setup. We got some mood lighting. Got a little night.
Blue, red, red, blue,
Sith, Jedi. And the ring light's the gray.
I'm
the grays.
Mikey Skywalker.
Ooh. And I'm Darth Dark Tyrannus is Lord Sidious, I think. Darth Timer.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. I own a lightsaber.
Me too, but it's not the official Disney ones. It's not a movie.
Guess what? When I go to Disneyland again next month, I'm buying another one.
Wow.
I'm getting another one. Yeah.
Mine's not movie quality, but that's okay.
That's Step Brothers. Did you hear my neck?
Dude,
oh my god.
You need to go to a Cairo.
I need to, bro.
I got adjusted today.
They blew you back out? They blew your shit out?
Yeah.
What did they do? Did they do the thing where they wrapped your fucking...
No, he did that with his hands. He went like this. Pow!
How'd that feel?
Felt good.
Yeah? That shit scared me.
It is scary.
I feel like they're going to murder me. My stomach just growled.
You hungry?
I'm hungry. No, I'm not.
I'm so full.
I know. We had a good little lunch. We went on an expedition to get this fucking... So here's everything that we got new. I've been doing this thing. I've been on this website. I'm not going to air it out because I don't need you bitches on there taken from me. But I bought these new lights that we have. They're normal LED lights, but they come with little light strips that you can change the colors on. We have a bunch of other colors, so maybe some other ideas will come up if we have some
Maybe
themes.
you should air them out because this ring light fucking sucks.
But I bought a new ring light because the one we had was like a cheap one I found at like Target or whatever the fuck, and it broke, and it just like we had to lean it up against some shit for it. This one is huge. I don't know where I'm gonna fucking put it.
Your room is just a studio now.
It's just a studio at this point. I don't know, man. Well, when we get rid of all the trash, we'll have some space. I got to figure out. I bought a turntable.
You can get rid of that too.
Could get rid of that.
Or just break it down and just keep it.
Put it away.
Yeah.
Put it in the garage. And then that can get thrown away, and then these can kind of get
collapsed and just like put it in
put them in the corner. Yeah, for sure. We'll figure it out. That's a problem for after the podcast, Tyler and Mikey.
No, that's for the podcast. Someone help him. Can I get a waterfall, please?
It's all vodka. I wanted to hit you so bad. I wanted to hit your elbow so fucking bad.
You know, I usually freaking suck at waterfalling.
That was the best one you've ever done in your life?
Yeah. And it's on camera, too. Yeah. What were we talking about?
Well, episode 40 is coming up. That was a big thing we were talking about. Next week is episode 40. We probably should have waited to have the cool lights for episode 40 potentially, but...
We're testing them.
Yeah, this is a good way to get them out. And maybe episode 40 we'll do a different light fixture. Maybe we'll put the yellow ones in and have a nice little, like, a bright, celebratory podcast. Probably get a little bottle of champagne, a little bottle of Prosecco. Spagliato.
A Negroni.
Spagliato. With some Prosecco in it. Lovely. Thank you.
It's not the same.
Made that joke last episode. But, we'll probably spruce up. Maybe I'll go to Party City. Hey, go to Party City. You can get a little,
Be like-
little decorations.
It's the 40th podcast. Gimme.
Maybe get like a big 40 balloon behind us. Those are expensive. Probably
then
just,
a 40,
Oh,
two
fucking-
40s.
boom. Oh, those are disgusting.
Yeah, but it's,
I guess 240. We do
no.
Edward 40 hands for 4. We can't finish the episode till we finish the 40. I think we should make the rule that we shouldn't. Next week's episode, I'm going to say it right now, and Mikey's not going to fight me on it because he's got a week and he'll forget.
What?
We're not going to finish episode 40 till we finish. I'm going to buy us 2 bottles of Prosecco.
What the?
It's Prosecco. It's easy. We're not going to be allowed to finish it.
Wait, why Prosecco?
Because I like Prosecco. Is there a champagne you prefer?
Wait, Dom Perignon?
Isn't that expensive as fuck?
Yeah.
Prosecco's like $8.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, let's get a bottle of Prosecco each. Get a nice little glass.
Oh, I want a Negroni, dude, actually.
There's a Spagliato with Prosecco in it.
Spagliato with more Prosecco in it. Some Prosecco with
So
some more.
what's a Spagliato?
With progressive?
Flow? With flow
With
in it?
Prosecco? I don't know. I forgot what a Negroni is.
Is a Negroni a Spagliato with Negroni in
No,
it?
a Spagliato
Is
is...
Negroni with
A Negroni Spagliato is like a drink. They replace something like the gin.
Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out together.
It's what kind of drink is it?
What
Okay,
is
just search up Negroni.
a Negroni? A Negroni is an Italian cocktail made of 1 part gin, 1 part vermouth, and 1 part Campari, garnished with orange peel.
So instead of
So-
the gin, they put champagne in it.
Oh. Because Spagliato is with a B. I don't know why I thought it was Spagliato. Spagliato means mistake in Italian. I maybe should have known that. A Negroni Spagliato is exactly what I think we're looking for. HBO House of Fire star Emma D'Arcy brought it to Spotlight.
Yep.
Okay, so what's fucking in it? Campari, vermouth, and Prosecco, and orange.
So I was right.
There you go. We're not having those. 'Cause that sounds expensive.
Like, what the frick is a vermouth? I thought that was a state. No, it's actually Vermont. Gotcha.
Oh, really?
It's in America.
American. Mike's gonna love that audio clip right there. American. Yeah, we'll have a little celebration next week. I'll try. I will try. I keep saying I will do these things, but between work and on Wednesdays I edit, on Thursdays I do the motherfucking thumbnail. Episodes come out on Friday mornings, 10 o'clock every Friday.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So maybe Friday night this week, I will start working on a compilation of 1 through 40. I want episode 40 to come out. So maybe that'll be the move there, is that after we record episode 40, I'll try and put together a little compilation, a little best of. Maybe like 1 or 2 moments from every episode.
Yeah,
The
just
audio
a quick little one.
episodes, it would probably be like brand new for me to re-listen to the audio episodes all over.
Oh, you're
again.
going to actually do the audio too?
Probably. I'll probably pull up the audio episodes.
No, just do the ones with me. What the heck? I don't want to hear Eggy.
But episode 40, man. Big 4. We started this in 2020. Should have had more episodes, but here we are. Eggy was in the army. You weren't in it.
How many episodes? Have I done more episodes that I've been in than there were?
No, because you came in.
I came in like 20?
Let's run the tape. Well, technically, do you want to go from your first debut in the podcast?
No. Like I actually became a member and talked.
You joined the podcast in episode 21. So 21 through, this is now 39. So 21 through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31 through 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
I'm almost.
Yeah, so that's 29. I think, yeah. Yeah. I think you did it.
What?
You've been a part of the podcast longer than you haven't been.
No, it would have to be 41 because there's 20 episodes without me. Wait, yeah.
This is 39. You joined in 21.
No, wait, go back.
You joined in 21.
Oh, 21. So I'm
so
3 away.
Well, no, because this isn't counting 39. This isn't counting 21. This isn't counting 21. So you're at 19. Are we dumb?
I think.
No, because 19 episodes. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You've been in 40 episodes. This is the 39th, and you've been in 40. No, you've been in. Sorry.
Dude, you're tripping, bro.
No, okay. So you've been in.
I've been in 18 episodes.
You've been in 19. Because you have to count 21 all the way to now. Next week will be your 20th episode. So you need 2 more.
Yeah.
So you're 41. We ended up in the same place. 41 you will have been in more than you haven't. It'll be interesting to see.
This is mine now. How many episodes have there been without Eggy? 1.
2.
2.
This
3. 3 now.
3 now. Guess how many episodes have been without me? Not a single goddamn one of them.
You should call this Tip Hide.
Tip Hide? That's what I do. I can't make that joke. I can't make that joke. I'll tell you later.
Oh, like.
Tip Hide is what I definitely can't do when you're around. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh. He's talking about his wiener.
American.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check every 10 minutes.
So stressed now.
I think it's fine.
We're good. We got plenty of space. Check this out. Oh no!
Oh no!
If I land this on my knee, you gotta blow me. Fuck, that would have been sweet though. All right, now this is the bottle flipping portion of the episode. All right, go ahead.
All right, if this one lands on your knee.
Okay. Whoa! Whoa! What did I have? What?
Yeah, I just.
Whoa!
The last episode. The last episode wasn't as unhinged as it was right now.
Ugh. Almost drowned.
You just went,
I didn't even drink. I just put it all in my mouth.
You just go like this.
I almost drowned.
I would have been laughing so hard if you just went.
I almost. I fucking shamu it. Just. The fucking steering the splash zone with your shitty little poncho on. Just fucking.
I don't know why you go to the splash zone with a poncho.
Bro, okay.
There's so much sheets. There's so many seats that where you can just freaking not go in the water.
It's weird because I see that all the time when I go to Disneyland, and you're getting on fucking Splash Mountain or the California Adventure water ride, the Rapids ride, the River Run. Yeah, the River Run, the California River Run or whatever. Why the fuck are you wearing a poncho? You know you're getting on a water ride. Are you just on it for the sake of the ride? Like, is that you don't want to get wet? You're just on, bro. I'm gonna start doing this thing because I figured out the worst thing about going on the water rides. The number one absolute worst thing is when you get your socks wet.
That's what I was gonna say too.
You get your socks wet, and then you just have wet socks in your shoe all day, so you get the worst fucking blisters because you just accumulate the water in your shoe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna either start doing one of two things: taking an extra pair of socks, or bringing a pair of Crocs and just flipping into the Crocs or some slides when I go on the water ride, and then going back to some nice dry shoes.
Or just like take off your shoes and let the dogs out and just like kick the water with.
Fucking dip your toe.
I did that.
Fucking,
At Pirates.
It's a world of laughter, a world of cheer. Dip your toe in. Dude.
At the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, I would put my hand in and start.
I always touch the water. On Pirates, even though it stink. That water. Have you smelled your hand after you touched it?
It smells like bromine or whatever.
No, not the water. I like the smell of that ride because of this is a really weird thing about Disneyland that I've noticed about myself. Animatronics have a scent to them.
You go up to them.
No, like when you're in that ride, not even just pirates. When you get into these heavy animatronic rides, some of them it's like there's a scent in there. And I don't know if it's like the mechanization of the ride or it's the whatever they do, but there's like a distinct scent. Pirates has it the most because I think they have some of the most animatronics, like unique. Because I think probably Small World has the most animatronics in the whole park in one ride. But I think Pirates might have the most unique one with different animation styles and different movement styles. I'm probably dead wrong, and someone out there is like, "You dumb piece of shit."
No,
but that's just that's what it looks like, at least. But that ride has such a distinct smell.
I'm gonna try to look out for it now, because I always knew the smell from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and like all those is like the bromine or whatever. Because they don't use chlorine for it.
Yeah, and I know that one. Because could you imagine if they had chlorine in that water, just constantly fucking splashing people all day with chlorine? But like, there's like I feel like animatronic. Maybe I'm just stupid, and maybe just Disney just pumps. Maybe it's just their ventilation that pumps this distinct smell. But I feel like every sort of like Haunted Mansion, when you're in that big graveyard scene, it smells a certain way.
It does,
and I get that scent in all the other rides that have big animatronics. Like a lot of them.
Do you think it's correlation or causation?
What'd you fucking say to me? I'm talking about Disneyland. I'm talking about
Stop
magic.
using.
I'm talking about
this is a kids' park. Stop bringing in your technical jargon.
I'm talking about Disney Imagineering. I don't know causality and quasality or fucking
Quasimodo-ality.
Fucking.
Well, this is a new podcast.
Quasimodo, Han Solo, gotta go. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I like Han Solo.
What's your favorite ride at Disneyland? This is just gonna be the theme park podcast.
My favorite ride at Disneyland. There's so many good ones.
They're getting rid of mine.
Splash Mountain?
Well, no. So I found out. I actually got a bit of good news this week. Is that my genuine favorite ride is not going anywhere.
What?
I was afraid when they reopened Mickey's Toontown, so that they made because they made the new railroad ride there. I thought Roger Rabbit was going away, and I was super upset about it because that was always my favorite ride from when I was a kid. Because Disneyland, in comparison to Florida, have you been to the Florida parks? Oh my God!
No, I have not.
The Florida parks make an effort, a real big effort, of having really good line cues, like very immersive, good line cues. And Disneyland doesn't have that
because it's small
and it's old.
Yeah,
but Roger Rabbit has a really good line cue. You go through like the back alleys of the street, then you end up on a taxi and you just fucking spin like a dipshit the whole time. I don't spin. I get really dizzy when I spin too much like that.
So you're boring on that, right?
Yeah, I'm like, look at that. Oh, shit, man.
You know me. This is me.
Yeah, I know. I did that on the teacups last time I went and I fucking wanted to hurl.
Oh, I don't like doing it. I was just joking.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways. But it's still going to be there. At least last time I checked. So, I mean, I get that. I lose Splash Mountain. But the ride of Splash Mountain is going to be the same. And it's going to be Princess and the Frog, which I think I like better. I've never seen Song of the South. I know that it's extremely racist. But, I mean.
My favorite ride would have to be Indiana Jones.
So funny. I was going to guess that.
Because I'm short round.
You go on that ride. Hey, Indy! Like you do, like
hey, Indy!
Your Ki-Hu Kwan.
Dr. Jones!
Dr. Jones!
I actually don't know. I have a lot of fun. Like I
love all the rides.
Yeah. The Matterhorn's really good.
Matterhorn's great. I mean, you're not for your neck.
I got a good neck, so that Indiana Jones Haunted Mansion. Those
Haunted
three.
Mansion is fantastic.
I haven't rode the Star Wars one though.
So I haven't ridden, and I've never seen anything, because Rise of the Resistance is the one that is always stupid long of a line.
It's the flagship ride.
Yeah, I've been in the Smuggler's Run, the Millennium Falcon ride. Yeah. That one's sweet. That one's cool, because it's like you're 4 people doing jobs, which is sweet. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have not done the other one. Everyone says the other one's way good. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I heard like that's like the line cue's fun, everything.
I recently did the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
That one.
The replacement for
California.
Haunted Mansion. Love that ride.
That replaced my favorite ride there.
Haunted Mansion?
No, Tower of Terror.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That one used to be my favorite ride.
Yeah. The Incredicoaster's great. California Screaming was cool. The Incredicoaster's way better.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
think it's more fun now. It's not just a roller coaster. There's like a story and shit. Line queue for that's pretty good once you get to like the actual area for the ride. I feel like I've never waited long to get on that ride ever.
I think the only time I rode it was grad night. I haven't ridden the Incredicoaster.
Really?
I watch YouTube videos.
I've been on it, man. It's a fucking good ride. The Cars ride is so good.
Oh, I've done that one.
The Radiator Springs ride or whatever.
I remember riding.
That one is so good.
There's like a part where the freaking big rig just like goes in front of you. This is me. Ah!
Oh, I do the same thing. I'm so bad when
Yeah.
Oh, in Florida. So I went to Florida in Epcot. They have the test track, which is like you build your car, and then it races based on the settings you made and stuff, and then you race the other car, and at the end it tells you, hey, you did this, your car did this and that. It goes through this whole fucking shit. That fucking ride gets quick, and that was one of the rides where I out loud was like, ah, because I was like, it's like pulling my face back.
I like, you know, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was gonna be like when I rode it, and compared to Tower of Terror,
because Tower of Terror, you just like
go.
you go up, you go down, you go up, and then you go all the way up to where they open the door.
Yeah.
And you go down.
With the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, you're going up, down. Whoa, you're going down here. Oh no, you're up.
And you got great music playing while you do it.
Yeah.
Who did you? I got Rocket last time I went. This is who I wanted. Because there's four or five.
I thought it was different songs.
Yeah, but I think you have like a different. Is it just different songs? I thought you had a different person.
I think because I had Rocket like do everything like I'm gonna get this on, and then
maybe it is always just Rocket, but it's different songs. I wish I could remember what song I had.
I don't remember.
If I look at, I'll look at the list. Go ahead and vamp. Tell me more about that ride.
I rode that ride 2 times. I always wanted to get the Jackson 5 song, and I don't think I've got the Jackson 5 song at all. I don't remember.
Let me look. Guardians ride songs.
It's still a fun ride regardless.
I think
they probably updated it too since I went when it opened.
This is the new ride. That's the new ride.
But yeah, I think a fun fact about me and Tyler is that we both like theme parks a lot.
Big.
So we can talk about
big theme park guys. I think I had the Jackson 5 song when I went on.
That one's well, it's because I like that song.
Yeah, I think I had that ride when I went on that song when I went on it.
I wanted like Blade.
Drink. Oh wait, I had the Jackson 5 song. I wanted where is it? No, there are different scenarios. So there are 2 different scenarios.
Like the monsters that they capture or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. There's different I wanted there's Elvis. I wanted Elvis.
I wanted the song from Songs from the South.
Zippity doo dah, zippity day. Or is it that one or is it what's another one?
Which one was the one that got like where they revamped the whole ride so they could change the song?
How do you do? Mighty fast and greeting. How do you do? Say it like you mean it. How do you do? Pretty good, sure as you're born. What goes up is sure to come down. A penny lost is a penny found.
I wanted Hawaiian roller coaster ride on.
Oh, there's no place I'd rather be. Oh, man. You know, speaking of Lilo and Stitch, they just casted an actress for the live action.
Did you see what else they're doing live action?
Moana.
The Rock. Freaking
and the same girl.
Oh, it's gonna be The Rock.
Yeah, it's the same. It's just gonna be the fucking same movie. It's gonna be the exact same movie. But them 2 are real because nothing else in that movie is fucking real. They're gonna get an actual crab. Okay, speaking of actual crabs, this is actually gonna lead into me being angry.
Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid trailer. Listen, I have nothing against the girl playing Little Mermaid. I think she's great. She's a great singer. I love when they get actual singers to play singing roles. Mm-hmm. This is going to lead into another thing I'll talk about with Disney movies in a second. Very Disney-heavy podcast. I'm actually so excited that this episode ended up the way it did.
Yeah, Disney adult.
Yeah, it's us.
But we're cool.
We get drunk. She's great. The guy that they casted for Prince Eric is great. Triton is Javier Bardem, who I really like a lot. Melissa McCarthy, I'm 50-50 on for Ursula. I would have chosen Lizzo. But regardless,
Wait, who's Melissa McCarthy?
she's
I'll check
she's
her.
Bridesmaids.
I don't know.
I hate to say it, she's the bigger woman.
Bigger than Lizzo?
Fuck. No.
Oh, she could be Ursula.
No, yeah, she when her name got brought up initially for Ursula years ago, it was like, fuck yeah. For sure. And then Lizzo kind of made a push for it and like did cosplay for it, and it looked really good.
Can Lizzo act?
Probably not as well as Melissa McCarthy. But yeah, that's always my argument too. But regardless, my issue with that movie is two things. And it's my issue that also happened with The Lion King. I'm okay with you updating the animation of the film. I'm okay with you making it a little more live action. But we still need something, man. Sebastian the crab is just a crab. He's just a crab.
Was it
And Flounder is
I
a
thought
fish.
Sebastian was a lobster.
No. He's a crab.
Swear.
Sebastian, look him up in the new trailer. Sebastian the crab. He's a crab.
But like in the animation though.
He looks like a lobster in the anime, but Sebastian is a crab.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, Sebastian is a crab.
Sebastian Maniscalco? He's funny. Is he gonna play Sebastian?
Type Little Mermaid. Just so you don't fucking push it. It's Sebastian the crab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking crab. And then look at him in the trailer. Look at that. That's not good. And then Flounder was technically a small fish. He was named a flounder. His name was Flounder, but
are they actually making him a flounder?
But he was more of a tropical fish, right? In the trailer, he's fucking look at him. He's little as shit. He's a little fish. You could make him a comically big fish.
He's not even a flounder.
The only one I will
Like
argue... No, that's horrifying looking. I don't know about that.
It's kind of hard.
It is hard. And the thing about The Lion King, too, is that they were like, live action. It wasn't live action, but you can make them a little more animated. You can give them a little bit of a bigger eyes. And maybe that's all I need. Just give them just bigger, cartoonier eyes. And then maybe it's just
I don't know. This is not our job. We don't get paid for this.
Get paid
you gotta figure. They gotta figure it out how to make it
just,
more.
From a viewer perspective, looking at it like that, it's just when I see fucking Childish Gambino talk and it's Simba, and I'm like, it's just a lion, and it's amazing what they can do.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like a movie. It feels like someone just put on background music on Animal Planet. You know.
I can get that a little bit.
And like, and all the actors that they've cast for these movies, I think are great.
So what are they gonna make Stitch look like?
Probably animated. And you know what? I'm actually really excited for Stitch because Stitch isn't a real animal.
Yeah. Imagine it's just like a
dog, because everyone in the show thinks it's a fucking dog. But he is and like that. I'm actually excited for the CG in that because Jumba, Pleakley, Gantu, the commander or whatever, they're all unique aliens. They're aliens. I just hope they don't make them hella like slimy looking. But like I think that one might be fun. I think if they make Pleakley look like Paul from the film Paul, I think I'm okay with that one. Moana is tough. But I think Moana is such a pretty movie, and that the animation of Moana was such a flex on what they can do with water that I think that's really just what they want to do.
Because isn't that like there was that little short that they had before which movie where it was like the water and it was a little baby?
That was Moana.
That was the same movie?
That was Moana. That was the same movie where she goes after the stone. And the water like goes.
When did they previewed that like years before it came out?
I don't think so. I think that was like the initial trailer for Moana.
Yeah, it was like a...
But they were like, yo, check out what the fuck we can do with water.
Yeah.
And now they're just probably going to do it again. Like, yo, check. That's my thing about Lion King. Well, they did it with Jungle Book. And Jungle Book blew up. Because Jungle Book was amazing. And they were like, look, they just look like animals. But there was something about them, man. When you watch Jungle Book, yeah, Baloo was just a bear. But when you got into, like, everything else, it was a little more, I don't know. There wasn't as much singing and dancing in that movie to me. And maybe that's where the difference lies. But
I feel like the best live action is Hook.
With Robin Williams?
Yeah.
I don't agree with you.
I like Peter Pan though.
I think the best live action Disney movie to me,
Like that's originally animated.
I like the Beauty and the Beast remake a lot.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
I think the music is way better.
Oh.
And I'm not a huge, like, not counting Emma Watson. I love Emma Watson, but I didn't really prefer her performance. But, like, Gaston was incredible. I think everybody else was incredible in that movie.
I think I liked Hook a lot because when they eat the food and stuff, like they have to pretend like it's all it's not real, and then like the food looks hella good, and I was like, man, I want to eat that.
And then okay, so
Rufio too.
That brings me to what I said about them casting musicians and people who can actually sing, is because there's a Hercules thing coming.
Oh yeah.
And right now, here are the two main castings that are being talked about. There's three. I'll get into Hercules in a second. And people are pissed about these two. And I think it's up in the air. Phil, originally played by Danny DeVito, is probably going to be played by Danny DeVito again.
Yeah, I can agree.
All for it. No one else should play that. Meg, the woman, Megara. Everyone, including me, wants it to be Elizabeth. Well, I don't know her name. The girl from Victorious.
Jade,
the mean one. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Should be her. Apparently, it's going to be Ariana Grande.
I can see her being.
And I'm all for it because Ariana Grande can sing.
She can act.
Well, I don't know if she can act. I don't know if she can act like a bitch. You know, 'cause that's what you need. Like that.
She is.
And then there's two main castings that are being talked about right now for Hercules. One of them I love.
Say
One
that
of them I hate.
Okay, who do you hate?
Michael B. Jordan. Right? Here's my thing.
Can he sing?
No. And not that I know of. Here's my thing. I don't give a fuck what color these people are. I don't need Michael B. Jordan in everything. And I don't think, and compare him to Taron Egerton.
That's my son.
Johnny. He was Johnny. He was fucking Elton John. Dude. Imagine him singing fucking Go the Distance. You know that shit'll hit. I just can't see it with Michael B. Jordan.
I want it to be Michael B. Jordan just so I can, because it's probably going to be good.
It'll probably be good. I think Hercules is one of those ones that is not so mainstream that I think people will be that pissed off about.
Yeah, that's
when
true.
you make a live action reboot of like Cinderella, because Cinderella movies, people like them. I don't think they're good. When they do Alice in Wonderland and they make it all fucking crazy and weird, I don't think people like those movies.
I watched those ones. Those are cool.
And then,
but like compared to the animation, obviously it's not going to be.
And then you do Beauty and the Beast, and people have some shit to say about the Beauty and the Beast. And then you make the Maleficent movies, which I don't like at all. And
I like the first one.
There's some other one. Wasn't there another? The Mulan. The Mulan movie that they changed completely.
It was a cool story, but when you
add the name Mulan, when everyone expects, you take out Mushu, you take out her love interest. There's no songs, really. You know.
I'm trying to remember. They got rid of her love interest?
Yeah, he wasn't in that. At least not in that form.
Not in that form. I don't remember.
It wasn't Li Shen or whatever his name was. And then they did Aladdin, which a lot of people didn't like.
Oh, I thought that was fun.
I mean,
I liked Will Smith.
Oh, yeah, no, he was the best part of that movie. For sure. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it, and I've caught flack for this.
What?
I prefer him to Robin Williams. I said what I fucking said.
That's messed up.
Because he's dead? I don't give a fuck.
No, I think Robin Williams he was Genie. To me, at least.
But my issue with that, I think I have this weird vendetta against Robin Williams for that movie because of how shitty he was about making it.
Don't unplug it.
Oh, I wasn't gonna.
Oh.
But how shitty he was. He like made them buy him like like an expensive ass fucking art piece.
Yeah, they made he was being
kind of a diva about it.
Yeah.
And that shit bugs me.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, fucking who knows where that painting is. I don't know. I just had more fun with Will Smith. Say what you want to say about Will Smith.
I liked him. I liked Will Smith. Definitely lived up to Robin Williams.
I remember when the memes came out about him being blue, and I was like, "What the fuck did you expect him to be? What did you expect him to look like?" Will Smith. I had fun with that movie. I like that movie a lot. Not that movie.
What if they made Genie black?
like black, the color?
No, like what if it was just Will Smith just in genie form?
That'd be so scary. But I like Will Smith was the best part of the movie. You know who the best part of that movie wasn't? It's Jasmine. I didn't like her.
Yeah, I honestly do not remember.
I liked her. Her name is Naomi Scott. She was in Lemonade Mouth. She was in the 2017 Power Rangers reboot. I liked her a lot in that.
With Dacker Montgomery?
Yeah, and that's it. I think that's it of people we know. Oh, and Becky G was in that movie. Becky G was the Yellow Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
She was in that. And Bill Hader. Bill Hader was Alpha. Bryan Cranston was Zordon. Elizabeth Banks was Rita.
And
that's about it.
What's that guy's name?
Who?
Michael B. Jordan.
What was that movie? He was in that superhero movie. He was in Chronicle.
Oh, Chronicle.
That movie was
wasn't
sweet.
he Human Torch too?
He was the Human Torch.
Not as good as Chris Evans. Human
Never.
Torch.
Well, Chris Evans wasn't even that. Yeah, he was all right.
I think he fit like that.
Yeah,
that
at
character.
that time for sure. At that time, he was that
Jessica
young.
Alba as freaking
Sue Storm. See, don't get me into Marvel conversations because I think she was the worst cast out of that whole film.
She was just so bad.
She was.
Especially during that time, like she was like
that was peak Alba.
Mm-hmm.
She got like naked in that movie. She got in her underwear in that movie.
You can go watch that Into the Blue
with Paul
Walker.
Yeah, Paul Walker.
I think it was her and Paul.
Is that where they get stuck in the ocean?
I think so.
What is that movie where they get, they're like stuck? They're just floating in the ocean. Is that Deep Blue Sea? What is that?
I don't remember.
What is Deep Blue Sea?
But yeah, like Paul Walker, he can swim. I don't know what to fill this in with. Jessica Alba, man.
She can swim.
She can swim, man.
Deep Blue Sea. What the fuck is this?
I thought that was the one with Sam Jackson and it's like a shark movie.
Oh yeah, LL Cool J's in that too.
Anaconda.
What was the movie you were just talking about?
Into the Blue?
Into the Blue. Let's see. This is a film. There's two of them. Into the Blue with Paul Walker, Jessica Alba,
Yeah.
Josh Brolin. Love Life in the
Thanos
Bahamas.
is in there.
And you visit. The couple takes them on a treasure hunting trip where they discover more than they bargained for. A downed plane full of cocaine. Oh, I don't know this movie.
Yeah, I remember
What
it
the
being like
fuck
a
is
treasure
that?
movie.
What the fuck is that? I don't know that movie at all. I'm sure there's other Disney remakes. I know there's a Peter Pan and it's called Peter Pan and Wendy. I think it's coming. There's that Tinkerbell coming out. I think.
Yeah, I want to watch all those.
I know that people are freaking out because they made Tinkerbell black.
Why do people care?
I don't think it matters as long as they're the right person.
Yeah, as long as they can freaking act and do whatever.
I said this about I forgot. So this is about the Little Mermaid, where it's like, yeah, well, it's a Norwegian story or whatever, but it's like, okay, and she's got a fucking Jamaican crab friend, a fish named Flounder that's a tropical fish that shouldn't be there, you know, and then there's someone, I think Ariel's a Jewish name, so it's like, what the fuck does it matter?
They're cartoon. It's a mermaid and it's a cartoon, and
if you want to be mad about anything in that film, anything. I don't even think it's an actual issue. I think she does have red hair. I was gonna say you can bitch about that she doesn't have red hair.
She has red hair.
I think she has red hair. You can definitely, if you're me, bitch about how Sebastian looks and Flounder looks.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody else is kind of good in their looks. I think Javier Bardem looks good in that film. I think she looks great. Prince Eric looks great. The seagull looks like a seagull. I think it's played by Aquafina, which I'm not huge on her. I think
no one likes.
She's fucking annoying. But she's in goddamn everything.
A lot of people don't like Aquafina because they say she appropriated. Like
black culture because but doesn't she actually rap and she like grew up in that?
I don't know. But
like
I don't have any personal opinion on her.
I don't care. I mean, I've never heard Aquafina be like, man, she trying to sound black. I'd be like, that's how that woman speaks. I feel like people just overthink way too much shit. Way too much shit to the point where it does not fucking matter.
You don't know where people grow up.
Yeah, it's like I've been told. I don't know. I've been told the same thing. The same thing sometime. I'm getting real into my Sebastian mood. I've been told the same thing where people have gotten mad about how I've talked, like how I've spoke in the past, but it's like I grew up around a certain demographic and a certain culture my whole upbringing, so I sound and talk like what I've been around my whole life. I don't think it's that big a fucking deal. Just talk.
Yeah, I
don't know why we have to find the subtext in how people talk. Just talk. It's fucking... You don't have to be like, oh, you sound black, because then you yourself sound ignorant. So I was like, Mikey, you don't sound Asian. That's a crazy sentence. That's
like hella loco, fool.
Dude, don't appropriate shit, fool. Hey, fool. Don't appropriate shit, fool. God, those characters will never die. We need to name those guys. The fools. Like what your fool name is.
Emanuel Hotonia.
I'm not remembering all that. Iman? Hey, fool, Iman, fool. Mine is Esteban.
Julia Ricardo Montoya da Rosa Ramirez.
Esteban. No, you gotta have like a... his middle name Raul. Esteban Raul Gonzalez. Are we being racist? A little bit.
Mine is Mike Gutierrez.
Hey, my fool. Come here. But
mine is Mike Gallardo.
my fool's name is Esteban, but everyone calls him Chico. Hey, Chico, come here. He's if Eggy had a fool character, his name would be Huevos. Huevos.
The Huevo
Ranchero?
Salado.
Salsito? What are you talking about?
EggSalad podcast.
Oh, you're trying to say salad in Spanish? Don't look at me. Look at me. I took 2 years of Spanish. You know how I got through Spanish 2 honors? Eggy.
Huevo.
Eggy. Yeah. Huevo. Google Translate.
Google Translate. It's so obvious when you Google Translate stuff.
I know. But what was great for me is that the school I went to in high school, we didn't have to do any verbal tests and no writtens. Everything was multiple choice. So I would just get whatever was close enough. Bink!
And then when you get it wrong, man, Google Translate's stupid.
No, I'd get it wrong. If I would get it wrong, well, there was also another thing my school always did is you always had 2 attempts.
Oh, that's lit.
So, and it would tell you the right answer 9 times out of 10 the second time.
Oh, so that's...
My teachers would always say...
That explains so much about you.
Bro, true. My teachers would always say, bro, you got no reason to fail. If you're failing, you're not trying. You're not trying to pass. Because you get it all wrong. If it doesn't even tell you the right answer, you know that one's incorrect. So now you got a 33 1/3 chance of getting it right as opposed to 1 in 4. Yeah. You know, when you have a 33 1/3% chance and you add my 75% chance,
I already knew you were gonna.
You get a 128% chance. The numbers don't lie. The numbers spell disaster for you at Sacrifice. Shout out Scott Steiner, but not his brother Rick, who went on a transphobic tirade recently over WrestleMania weekend. That guy's a dickhead. Anyways,
I feel like every time you hit the
you feel like I'm gonna unplug it every time I touch it, bro. Shut up. We're just on edge. Let's go back talking about Disneyland, fool. Get your mind off of the podcast. If I am picking, right?
Okay.
If you had to delete one ride,
a land.
Oh, okay. A land.
Because I can definitely get rid of a ride at Disneyland.
Yeah, there's probably a million I can get rid of.
Autotopia is kind of freaking...
Autotopia can die. That's the fucking...
so boring now.
That one is the first one on the top of my head. That one, the fucking... The story time, the story...
Oh,
the fucking boat ride.
Yeah, the boat ride.
Not the Dumbo one, but the lifting the spaceship ride that everyone goes on so they can get a good view of the fucking parade.
Mm-hmm.
That one can go.
Star Tours can go now.
Ooh. They could.
They updated it. They updated Star Tours.
They could move Star Tours for sure, and that can be a new thing. I don't take Star Tours away from me. I like Star Tours.
I like Star Tours too, but like I'm just in a sense of updating stuff because Tomorrowland.
Ichabod and Mr. Crane or whatever, Mr. fucking Ichabod and Mr. Toad, fucking go.
Mr. Toad's Wild.
I do like that ride a lot.
The Wild Adventure. You go to hell. You die. You die in that ride.
I love that ride, but it can go. It could go.
Fantasyland can stay the same because that's
a classic. Fantasyland is untouchable.
Yeah, going into Fantasyland, I know these rides are classics and old and all that stuff, but like Tomorrowland doesn't have that same name.
It's tough because there's like, Frontierland can go.
No,
that's not Adventureland. Adventureland is like
Frontierland has Big Thunder.
Is that Frontierland?
Yeah,
but we have to get rid of one. You're not getting rid of Tomorrowland.
Yeah, Tomorrowland is way too.
You're not getting rid of. I'm not getting rid of fucking Mickey's Toontown. That place is sick.
I'm getting rid of Starland. Star Wars Land. I haven't been there, so I don't care.
No, it's so cool.
Yeah, it would probably have to be Frontierland.
It'd have to be. What would we lose in Frontierland? If we got rid of Frontierland, we get rid of Big Thunder, and we would get rid of Jungle Cruise.
No, that's in Adventureland.
Oh,
because it's right next to Indiana Jones.
That's it. That's all that's in Frontierland. Is that?
And the Mexican restaurant where they invented Frito-Lays, Doritos, right?
I didn't know that.
Now you know. Dude, where am I going to get Mexican food at Disneyland?
Every other place there? They got tacos in Tomorrowland, I think.
Oh.
They got tacos. No, they have tacos in Star Wars.
Tomorrowland definitely.
They got full of them in space. Go ahead.
Tomorrowland needs to be updated. Like to like the point, because you know why they made Tomorrowland was like to
like as a science expo,
like to make new inventions, all that stuff. That's why like they had Autotopia because freeways didn't exist.
Yeah, and they had like the hover bumper cars that were always breaking. They had that ride where you like shrunk, right? They had that.
Wait, Honey, We Shrunk the Audience?
No. That's in Hollywood Studios.
They had that.
They had a ride, yeah. And then they got the Alien Breakout ride before it became the Stitch Breakout ride.
That's at Florida. The Alien one was the scary one where it was like people were screaming.
But then it became Stitch.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of Stitch, and now I think that's officially dead and gone. And it's becoming, I think it's like becoming like a villain meet area, like where you meet the villains.
Didn't they have like a Spider-Man? No,
they do have a Spider-Man now. In California Adventure, there's a Spider-Man ride where you get web shooters in, so a shoot 'em up game.
I was probably thinking like Universal Studios Florida.
They have Spider-Man stuff. They have a Hulk ride.
The roller coaster.
You know what's really funny? Ever since Disney bought out Fox and all that stuff, all their properties, anytime the Simpsons ride breaks, they're like, Disney-owned ride is getting shut down. It's like that ride has been sucking dick long before Disney owned The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, yeah.
That ride was a pile of shit from day one.
You know, they need to bring Back to the Future.
That ride was so good.
It was so fun.
God, that ride was so... They used to have it... It was over by Jurassic Park, no?
No, it's where the Simpsons ride is now.
Oh.
It used to be Back to the Future, and it like Biff steals, like they make a remote control.
There's two. There's two DeLoreans now, and you chase Biff through time, and somebody got to sit in the driver's seat and pretend to drive, and that was always fun. And then I think they're changing that again. I think it's becoming Bob's Burgers.
Oh yeah, it is now.
But doesn't Disney own Bob's Burgers because they own Fox properties?
Wait, what?
Does Disney own Bob's Burgers?
I think so.
So what the fuck?
Or does Fox own Bob's Burgers, or do they just air there?
I'm gonna look who owns.
It is Fox though.
Yeah, but I didn't know if Disney bought that was a part of the merger. No, not who owns the restaurant Bob's Burgers.
Wait, right there is.
When Disney bought 20th Century Fox, and they acquired properties like and Bob's Burger, they own Bob's Burgers. So they're replacing The Simpsons
with another Disney.
Unless Disney is doing something big for The Simpsons, but
unless Disney just owns that area of Universal Studios.
Maybe,
now?
And they're just like, fuck it, let's make it this because they don't need Simpsons shit. But man, the Simpsons area is cool. Aside from that ride, the whole area is sweet.
Yeah.
You get Duff, which is just like you get Duff Lager, which is just Coors Light.
I'd be down for. I like Bob's Burgers. I'd be down for a little Bob's Burgers land.
Yeah, I would just eat the burger.
They used to have Doc Brown's fried chicken.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to Disneyland. Oh wait, no, hold on. Still on Universal. Do you see that they're making a reboot of Harry Potter into an HBO series?
Oh, and they're trying to do like seasons.
Like 7 seasons for 7 books. I want to be mad at it because everybody's pissed off, right? But I think they're going to be hyper dedicated to the book because the movies were not as hard.
There's like some characters missing.
Yeah, and they're not hardline book. And man, talk shit if you want. HBO series have been fucking good lately.
I thought they were going to fib on House of the Dragon, but
House of the Dragon's great.
It's freaking fire, dude. It's
Last of Us is fucking incredible.
HBO really...
They do their shit. And I want to be mad. I don't want to be like, don't ruin my show, but it might be fire.
I don't care, honestly.
Does that mean we're going to get more Marauders? Did we get... Is there like a lot of Marauders details that we didn't get in the movies that were in the books? That's always stuff I wanted is more Marauder stuff.
Wait, what's Marauders?
The parents. Harry's parents in them.
Oh, the Order of the Phoenix?
Yeah. They're called the Marauders, are they not?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just knew they were
the Marauders. Like the mom, the dad, Snape, and fucking Rat Boy.
Sirius.
And Sirius, yeah. Those 5.
Michael Gallardo.
And Michael Gallardo. And Esteban Chico Raul.
And...
I don't know. I think it'd be sweet. I don't think it's going to be fucking anything. It's not going to be better than the film. I think it's going to be an alternative. Yeah. I think they're just going to be more book dedicated, which I'm all for.
Yeah. You know what Disney needs to get? Disneyland? A fucking Raising Cane's.
No. We're not coming back to Raising Cane's. You know what Universal has that they don't have? They have a Margaritaville. Universal in Florida, like the Universal Walk.
No. Sorry, I don't even know.
Cure Burger in Paris. It's not even this. That's Jimmy. That's Jimmy Buffett. Yeah. I went to Margaritaville, and I had a margarita, as you do. It was pretty good.
Bring it on down to Margaritaville.
I'll be honest though. It's hard to fuck up a margarita.
Yeah.
It's really just super difficult to fuck up a margarita. All right. One movie that doesn't have a ride at Disneyland that you want to have one. You don't have to explain what it is.
I think there's a rumor that this land's already opening. Big Hero 6.
Oh, they are. So the wharf,
Tokyo.
The wharf that's to the... So if you're walking from Avengers towards Paradise... Pixar Point or whatever, Pixar Pier, that whole wharf area on the left is
the Fisherman's Wharf?
It's going to become San Francisco.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, they're starting to build that right now. But I don't know if they're going to add a ride. It might just be a fucking walk-through area.
A
ride would be like you're on like on the... You know how they have like the Tron light bikes at Florida now? Where it's like you ride on the bike around a ride? Which Tron getting its own ride in 2023 is fucking insane. I know, because...
Didn't they have that ride?
But there's a new movie coming out.
Oh, there is.
There's a new movie coming.
They had that Tron ride like in Paris, right?
Yeah, and it's a huge. People love it. But I would do sort of similar, where you kind of have that where you're on. You know how Hero like lays on the back of Baymax. You have people like motorcycle style.
Yeah, don't let me get behind Baymax.
On a back of Baymax or something, or whatever.
Watching that movie, I always think about the Forerunner because Baymax is white and has black accents.
If I was to pick one, I would pick one of the... Because I feel like Aladdin kind of got the short end of the stick. They have a ride at Florida, which is just the magic carpets going up and down. And they have camels that spit water on you.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
I feel like they got the short end. I feel like you could do like how they have the Aladdin ride. You could probably do that with a magic carpet, too. You can kind of have that same kind of style of ride where it's a hanging ride.
Like the Peter Pan one?
Yeah. That's what did I say?
I think you just said Aladdin.
Oh, yeah, the Aladdin ride. Wait, no, Peter Pan. I feel like there's got to be like a gimmick you could do for Hercules. I feel like you can probably get I just like Hercules.
I always think about rides when I watch movies, and I just can't think of any.
Princess and the Frozen has a really good ride in Florida. Princess and the Frog is getting their own ride, which I'm really excited about. Man, I'm just trying to think of Disney movies. I don't think Brave could use one. You know what? I will say this. You know how in Paradise Pier they have the Pixar Pier, they have the fucking jellyfish bobbing ride?
Didn't they get rid of that?
No, it's still there. It's like the kiddie ride where you just kind of go up and down.
I thought they replaced it with Inside Out now.
No, that's a brand new ride. That's its own ride.
Oh, dang.
That's a brand new ride. But you have that, but they have the tower in Florida. They have the tower just in the distance that you can see. You do that, Rapunzel, but you're sitting on her hair. Oh. And you're going up and down on her hair.
Don't let me do that.
Like she's letting down her hair. Hey, Imagineers, get me in a concept department. Get me in a concept department. Are we still good?
Yeah, we're good.
We got 5 minutes left of this bitch. Unless we want to go overtime.
Let's go a little extra.
Yeah. To make up for what we missed. I'm gonna look up Disney movies.
Yeah,
Let's look up some Disney movies.
You know that movie with Jack Sparrow? They should, dude. That would be sick. Like pirates and stuff. Like Pirates of the Caribbean. My god.
Get the fuck away from me.
And wait, when did Pirates of the Caribbean become Caribbean? Why isn't that Caribbean? Zootopia? Oh, don't let me get on the Zootopia ride.
Wait, no, they're building a Zootopia thing. I think it's in Japan. I think Japan's getting a whole Zootopia area.
They always get the cool stuff.
I know, because they're also getting a whole Frozen area and a Neverland area.
A Coco ride.
What would it be? You go
across the Flower Bridge and then
what
you're
were you gonna say before Flower Bridge?
No,
because I got real afraid you were gonna say border, and I got real worried.
No, I was always gonna say
they go across that, and I said, I'll say it. You know what? I'm gonna say this one time, and you're gonna maybe disagree with me. We can get rid of the Winnie the Pooh ride. I fucking love that ride with all my heart, but we can get rid of that ride.
Oh, dude, you know what? They could probably get rid of that. A lot of people would be mad about. But you could definitely make so much, like, more lands and rides. It's like that huge water area in front of Louisiana Square or whatever. New Orleans Square.
Oh.
That takes up so much space.
What is that called?
And it closes so early.
Tom Sawyer Island.
Yeah.
You could body that. Please, body that. You know what you could do there? Even better. You keep it there. You keep all that water there. You fucking make it like a Moana area. You make it like this big waterfall or whatever. You make it like the volcano, and every so often it'll erupt or whatever, and all the water will shoot out and be this beautiful display. No one gives a fuck about Tom Sawyer Island.
I know. Mark Twain? Fuck Mark Twain.
I went there once. I went on that ride once. Not ride. I went on that island once. Right after they had reopened it, because it had been closed for like 10 fucking years.
It closes early.
And it was never, no one went on it for like 10. No one goes on it. There's never, you go on it, you're the only one on the island. That's it. You can
and like some stinky kids.
Yeah, and it's awful. I smack my head in those caves so hard every time. You can kill that thing. You can body that thing right now.
I need to go to Tom Sawyer's. I've never been there.
You've never been on the island?
Mm-mm.
It's fine. It's just more walking.
I've done the river.
I've not the canoeing. I haven't done the canoe. But see, bro, the whole gimmick of Moana is that they have a canoe. They have a boat.
Yeah.
You make it a little Moana deal, and instead of having like the Native Americans in the Disney, because they love to make it all this pioneer, they got this giant boat that we can ride around because it's New Orleans or whatever, and the boat's cool. You can keep the boat. Motherfuckers be riding the boat. I don't even think anybody really rides the boat no more. I really don't think people ride that boat anymore. However, that's cool. But you could make the little island and give Moana her own little island.
Yeah.
Fucking Krakatoa, what is it called?
Krakatoa.
No, that's from SpongeBob. Tafiti, yes. You can make it that.
What, I was like thinking though, like if you actually get rid of all that water and all that stuff, Disney would be so boring. I feel like there's some sort of magic with like seeing that.
But don't you think
open space right there?
But don't you think though, if they just not flatten, because they'd probably put something there.
Yeah.
But don't you think the walkways, because that area is
so small.
The second worst walk in the Disney parks. I think every other part of the Disney parks, the entrance. Main Street is the worst walk, and then that is the choke point, because I think that's where everybody goes first. Is they hook a left.
Yeah, when you get there, you go to Tomorrowland first.
Yeah, always. Well, I usually go left first too, because I used to do a thing where I want to go on Splash and Haunted Mansion and Indiana Jones before it's fucking late, and it's always busy when it's later. Because especially Indiana Jones is always fucking broken.
Yeah.
So I want to get on there before it fucking breaks.
I go on Space Mountain first.
That's a good one to go on first, because that one breaks a lot too.
And there's always a long ass line. So I do Space Mountain, and then I go to Indiana Jones, get a fast pass, go on like Pirates, because that line always moves fast.
The Pirates line? Yeah. The Pirates line is never that bad. It's always super long. It always is stupid and goes up over the bridge all the way in front of fucking the Tarzan tree, which they're getting rid of the Tarzan tree.
They could.
The Swiss Family Robinson tree, whatever the fuck it was.
I think it is the Tarzan tree.
It's Swiss Family Robinson in Florida.
Yeah, that thing is always like closed.
And so it takes up so much space. Get the fuck rid of it. What are they going to put there? Probably a restaurant or some shit. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Does that mean with Princess and the Frog taking over Splash Mountain? Because Splash Mountain has been a part of like Bear Country or where the fuck that little land is.
It's just gonna.
Does that just means New Orleans is just gonna wrap around even further?
Probably. Yeah.
Them beignets over there are fire.
And the mint julep.
Ooh, I love that place, bro. Love that place.
The beignets are freaking good. I'd be getting hella messy, just like anything else.
Bro. Even this, bro, you could turn that island into Neverland. You could make that Skull Island. Make it Skull Island. Is it far away from the fucking the ride over there? Man, body the ride over there. Put something new there. Body fucking
Tom Sawyer.
Body Tom Sawyer Island. Make it fucking
body Bear Country too.
I was gonna say body the Winnie the Pooh ride. Put Peter Pan there. Put Skull Island right there.
Yeah.
Bro, you're great. You're set up. And you would change the exit so you don't exit right the fuck there, but you exit off to the side here so you get off the ride and you're looking straight at fucking Skull Island. And you go, oh, fuck, we just saw that on this. Let's get on the boat and go explore. Bro, get us on the team, bro. Get us on the team.
With infinite money, and we got y'all.
Bro, I don't care what y'all come up. I'm just here to make ideas. Just hire me to be the idea guy. All right? You know? So our main options, Tom Sawyer Island, make it Moana or make it fucking Peter Pan. If you want to be something new, I don't know, man.
You can plan that place out. I'm pretty sure the Imagineers can make it like still lively.
But I mean, it gets rid of that whole Fantasia water show. So I think they're going to still want that.
Oh, Fantasmic.
Fantasmic, that's what it is.
Dude, frick that show. It's always getting canceled because of freaking extreme weather conditions.
Yeah. I don't know. And if I had to get rid of anything else, in California Adventure, there's that whole fucking training area, like the fucking obstacle course. Body that.
Wait, say it again?
You know where you get on the water ride? Across from it is like that. Oh,
wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
California Adventure.
Okay.
You're coming past Soarin', coming past the entrance from the Grand Californian Hotel.
Yeah.
You keep going around. The entrance to the fucking water ride is on your left. To the right a little bit is like, there's like a jungle gym. Like a train. I remember it was like a Brother Bear training or whatever. Like Brother Bear would always go there, and it became like a wilderness adventure. Then I think last time I went, it was like Raya's training camp. And it's just a fucking jungle gym. It's just a fucking body.
They can probably get rid of that whole area. To be honest,
they could probably push that back and put some more rides there.
They can like get rid of like the water ride.
Hey. No.
Why?
The water ride's a classic with the giant bear mountain.
I know, but
that's iconic. You can't get that. Is the California Adventure symbol? Is that fucking bear mountain? You don't get rid of that. If they get rid of that, they'd have to put in something crazy, and they really can't because they don't have the space.
I know, and then they have the whole hotel that goes in with that theme.
Yeah,
too.
so it goes in with that theme. So you could just. I mean, Soarin' is perfect where it is. You just kind of you could put something else there. You maybe put another little dining area there, something like that, something easy, something, make it like a campground, make it hella camp food, like food trucks. Make it like food truck style, like food trucks on a campground.
Or like
the little fire pit in the middle.
They throw you in a pit and you have to fight against bears.
Oh, that's where you bring in, I said earlier, we need something for Hercules. You got to fight a Hydra in the fucking middle of it. All right. I think we're at a good point of the podcast where we can make our hip recommendations. Man, at this point, go to Disneyland.
Go to Universal.
Go to Universal. Don't go to Disneyland. Fucking, there's too many y'all motherfuckers in there.
Go to both.
Go
to a theme park.
Appreciate theme parks more, honestly, because I feel like they're not dying by any stretch of the mean. But I just feel like
Appreciate the history behind them.
go on Wikipedia when you're in. People do this a lot. This is my recommendation. If you're going to a theme park, people go online, and this is a morbid thing I do. People go online, they play Heads Up. You know, they talk. They just kind of sit there like zombies. They make out. You know, whatever they do. Go on Wikipedia and look up the deaths for the ride you're about to go on. Some of them are fucking fascinating how it happened. It's really interesting.
That's why I'll never go to Tom Sawyer Island.
Have people died on Tom Sawyer Island?
Yeah, there was like 2 kids, an older brother and a younger brother.
They drown.
And
Yeah.
They stayed there at closing time or after closing time, and then they were stuck there. And their idea was, oh, let's just swim back.
To be fair, for an adult, it's not that long of a swim. For a child, that's a mile.
They're stupid, dude. Why would you can't just go, hey, I'm over here still?
Yeah, or you can't like camp out.
I know.
Because what was your plan when you got across? Walk to what? The front gate that's going to be locked?
No, they stayed there. Like Tom Sawyer, because it closes early.
Oh, the park was still open?
Yeah.
Dumbasses. Hey, hip recommendation. Don't be them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like, because it's always closes early.
Yeah. You have an actual recommendation? Oh.
Yeah, get good at swimming. I'm just joking. I need to actually do that. I kind of suck at swimming.
I kind of do too.
An actual recommendation?
I'm trying to think of a movie. Oh, watch Infinity Pool. It's a cool movie. It's fucking weird. It's a movie about it's hard to even explain. It's a fucking weird movie. It's got Alexander Skarsgård. You would know him from playing Tarzan. No, that's Bill Skarsgård. Alexander Skarsgård was in the Tarzan movie. He was in True Blood.
I don't know this.
You'd know him if you saw him. And Mia Goth, who was in X and Pearl.
Oh, yeah.
She's great. They're both in that. It's a really good. It's fucking weird, and it confuses the fuck out of you. But it's a fun watch.
Last night I watched Don't Worry, Darling.
Don't recommend that movie.
That ending kind of sucks.
That movie sucks dick, and I hate it.
Why?
Because the trailers make it look so good. Then you watch that movie, and it's not good. And it uses my girl Florence Pugh, and I love everything she does, except she was the best part of that movie. But man, I don't like that movie.
I like Harry Styles. He sings in it, and I'm like, dang, dude, this fool should be a singer.
This dude should be in a boy band.
Yeah, he should go in like One Direction and just like sing, you know.
Stop acting. Stay out of my Marvel movies. He plays a rapist in Marvel movies. Just saying, he plays Eros, who they're probably gonna make some cool superhero, Star Fox. But in the comics, She-Hulk had to defend him in a rape case because he can just tell you he just is mind control.
in the show She-Hulk?
No, not in the show. In the comics, he is known for mind controlling women and having sex with them.
God dang.
Yeah.
Just like Harry. I'm just joking.
Like Harry Styles.
Eternal sucked. No, I'm just joking. It was boring though.
It's boring. There's some good ideas. Don't get me started. We'll talk about Marvel in episode 40. All right, that's it.
Yep, I think that's it. All right.
All right, boys. For Mikey, for Tyler. Share us, like us, watch it. Next week's episode, Big 4-0. We'll see y'all next time.
All right. Peace out. Later. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. I think a fun fact about me and Tyler is that we both like theme parks.